Hello, welcome back to my channel and to today's video, which is another charity shop haul and also some retail arbitrage. Yeah, I've got quite a few items to show you. The retail arbitrage is once again from TK Maxx, and the charity shop haul is primarily my trusty YMCA with a couple of items from Cancer Research in Harrogate, which I will show you first. So I went in a few days ago because I had the poetry top from my last haul to return because the seam was going at the back, but I did pick up another two items, so it just meant that I got, was it £4.25 knocked off my bill. So the first thing I got was this made in Italy linen sort of, well, it's a dress, button down front with a ruffle detail and a collar. £3.95, it's a size 14, and it's by a brand called All, which I've never heard of, but yeah, from memory it's 100% linen, I believe. 100% linen, yes. So that's, you know, not a summery colour, but it is a summery style, and I'm sure there's some people out there that like to wear brown in the summer. The second item I got, I'm really pleased with. It's only the second time that I've found this brand, which is Toast. The only other item I ever got was from the YMCA in 50p sale, and it was just quite a simplistic top with just a tie, like tying the tie ribbon. It just ties at the back of the neck, that as a little detail. That was the only bit of embellishment to it. But I found this gorgeous Toast dress, which it's a size small, so it's very oversized, but it's this cream linen material with these sort of Aztec-y pattern stripes going down it in black. It was £8.95, which is quite pricey, but I really liked it, and I don't actually know how much I'd get for it because I'm not used to selling Toast, so I need to look at comps. But yeah, it's 100% cotton, made in India, really lovely quality. You can tell the quality when you feel it, so I was very happy to pick that up. So that's the items I got from Cancer Research. Then in the YMCA, now I wouldn't usually pick up such generic items, but they had loads of them, and I'm kind of wondering whether I could bundle them, or if not, they'll be easy to do sell similars on. And it's Phase 8 sort of jersey tops, and there's a load of them in sizes sort of ranging from 12 to 16. So the first one, this one is a size 14, and I paid £3, and it's just got a bit of a cowl neck to it. This blue and white stripes material, nice and soft, good quality, spring summer top. The second one is also a 14. This one's a grey and white polka dot with a little tie detail on the waist to cinch it in if you'd like to, or just, you know, leave it as some detailing. And that one was £3.50. Pricing was a bit all over on these, but I'm not too bothered. Low enough to make profit on, because I think if I sold them on their own, I'd go for 10 to 12. This one's a size 12, again, a bit of a cowl neck, bit of ruching, but this one was in the 50p sale. They're all in okay, well, they're all in good condition, bar this one I'll show you now is a little bit bobbly, but not terrible, and again it was 50p, and this one's a size 16, but it's a nice green colour, ruching to the side, and just a simple wide neck. We have a navy one, which is a size 12, I paid £3 for this one, long sleeved, nice thin knit, so even though it's a knit material, you could definitely still wear that in summer, it's thin enough. And finally this grey, oh, where's the top? This grey ruched one, which was £2.50, and it's a size large, that's like a 14 to 16. So yeah, undecided as to whether I will bundle some of them together or just sell individually, but do sell similars. Next up is a really nice shirt blouse. It's by East. It's East with Fab India, and it's in this really nice blue fabric. I'm not sure. It's a mixture of stripes and dots and whatnot. Button-up shirt. Does have a very slight bleach dot there, which I will declare, but that doesn't actually detract from it because it doesn't stick out too much with the pattern. Paid £3, it's 100% cotton, it's got the buttons on there to do the roll up sleeves, and it's, besides that bleach dot, in really lovely condition. So I was happy to see that. I haven't seen East with Fab India before. Obviously I've seen it with Anoki, which is the one that the sort of offshoot of East that's worth money. I'm hoping that might be too. Next up is a brand I've never picked up before just because it's quite an ordinary brand, and it's Evans. But I picked these up because of the size of them. They are a pair of Evans denim shorts now that we're coming into the spring and summer seasons, and they were £3. I have no idea what they're worth. I only picked them up really for the size. I knew that Evans is kind of like the forerunner, isn't it, of the bigger brands, as from what I can tell. When I say bigger brands, I mean brands for bigger people. So I don't know if that's worth anything or not, but at £3 should be able to make something, I would have thought. Next up is a pair of Fat Face size 14 navy skinny jeans. I've done well with Fat Face jeans. They usually go for 15 to 20, and these cost me £3.50. Then, so that was everything that I got the other day. No, it's not, sorry, this is the last thing I got. Is a Fat Face flannel long line shirt, size 12, in this navy checked pattern, and that was £3.50. Again, do well with Fat Face, so hopefully that should sell nicely whilst it's still spring. So yeah, then on to what I got in there today. First item, I'd never heard of this brand until I went to Hitchin, and Carla had a purse from them. So I knew, and she said it was a decent brand, so I knew that it was worth looking out for if I can get to the top of it. And it is this dress, and it's by Breakburn. It's a size 20. It's sort of a yellow background with white, I would say, tulips on it perhaps, or crocuses, and that was in the 50p section, reduced from £5. So a good size, with it being a size 20. It's got a ruched tie, well not ruched, but a cinched in tie waist, and these do pull in so you can make it as tight as you want. It's got a really nice edging to it, and that is 95% cotton, 5% elastane, so nice materials too, and nice and summery. I've heard it from a couple of people that yellow is going to be in. I know I've said that in previous videos, so hopefully that should do well, but no idea on comps because I've never picked it up before, so we'll have to do some research. Next up is another item from 50p sale. This is a St Michael's with stretch green jumper. I really like the colour of it, and it's got this cute little ruching detail with a button there, and an interesting neckline too. It's a mixture of viscose and polyester, and it's quite a thin knit, so it's still wearable in the warmer weather that we are hopefully going to get soon. Next up is another piece of knitwear, and again it's not too thick so you can still wear it through spring, and the leaf pattern on it really made me think of spring as well, nice colours. And it's another brand I've never picked up before, but it's Manta Ray, which I know Debenhams sold. It was £3.50, and I just thought it was worth a punt. No idea on value. We'll have to look at comps again, but just liked it, and I'm kind of trying to challenge myself to pick up stuff that I don't usually. Next up is something that I saw at full price and left because of comps, but it went down to 50p, so I picked it up, and it's this sort of loose cardigan, and it just has the hook and eye fastening, and it's by a brand called Bella di Notte, and it's made in Italy, and it is 85% wool and 15% silk, and it's a size 16. So you might be thinking, why did you leave that the first time around? Because it was only £3.50 to begin with, and that's simply because I looked at comps whilst I was in the shop, and they weren't fantastic. So I left it. If I hadn't looked at comps that first time round, I would have bought it and paid full price for it. But I didn't. But I thought at 50p, surely I can't go wrong for a wool and silk blend cardigan. But yeah, they were surprisingly low when I did look at them. And finally, oh sorry, no, penultimately, is this jacket. It's by Whistles. It's a UK 12 and I paid £4.50. So this nice grey and white marl colour. It's quite lightweight, so it'll be good for spring. And it is just a cotton and polyester blend, but it's nice and soft. The collar's a bit grubby, so it needs a trip in a washing machine, but thankfully it can go in a washing machine. And yeah, I thought Whistles jacket for £4.50 should be a decent choice. So finally, the only piece of menswear I picked up, because the menswear in that shop's very dry. The stock in there is quite stale. Mainly the menswear more so than the women's wear. And this shirt will go into the 50p section. It's Kin by John Lewis. It's 50% cotton, 50% linen, so it's a nice blend of materials. And it's just white with a blue dotted stripe in it. So again, really nice for spring, summer. And at 50p, hopefully some decent money to be made on that. The only thing I've sold of Kin was a half zip jumper I bought in Liverpool the other month that you saw in one of my previous hauls. So yes, I'm not sure on Kin shirts because I've never sold one. So in there I spent £33 the first time I went and £3 the second time I went, so that's £36 in total. I must have got some of that stuff mixed up then because that wasn't all 50p items. Oh well. So that's everything from the charity shops. Moving on to TK Maxx. The first thing I got, which I had purposely not eaten yet so I can show you, are these. They are basically breadsticks in the shape of rings, and they are delicious. They've got pine nuts in them and some dill, and they are Italian, and one of my colleagues is half Italian, half Romanian, and she brought some back from the last time she went over to Italy to see her family, and they were so nice, and I think about them regularly, so when I saw them in TK Maxx for £1.99, I had to have them. Then is the only other item I bought for myself. Now look away if you don't want to imagine me in these. They are Under Armour compression shorts for the gym, size small in a grey, and they were reduced. The RRP was £26 and they had them in clearance for £6. What did they have them out for originally? They had them out for £15. So basically a third of the original price, and even less than a third if you go off the RRP. But obviously we don't always trust that with TK Maxx, that they're being honest. And they had initially reduced them to £9. I'm just peeling through the labels here. And there's one more sticker, so they might have been reduced a time before that. I'm just intrigued to see what the logic is behind the pricing. We're almost there. Okay, so they had them out at 15, reduced them to 12, then reduced them to 9, and finally went down to 6. So I got a really good bargain there. Just don't imagine me in them too much if you don't want to. Oh god. Anyway, the rest of it is all to resell, besides one item which I'll show you, which I might keep. So first up, we have got a pair of Tommy Hilfiger suit trousers. These are a 46-inch waist, and they had an RRP of 110, and they had them in clearance for £16. They're just in this blue checked, very, very small checked material. And they are made in Turkey. That's good to know. And where is the fabric content? Oh, it's 55% viscose, 45% polyester. So not fantastic materials, but they're Tommy Hilfiger and they've got an RRP of £110. So hopefully there's some money to be made. Now, the TK Maxx stuff that has that I bought last time, whilst the only thing that's sold from it are the 2 Denby mugs, there has been a fair amount of interest in it. So I was happy to go back and get some more, and it will sell. And I just wanted to buy some more stuff, alright? Next up we have a pair of Haldon Klein, size extra large, luminous yellow and light blue swim shorts. These had an RRP of 50, and then let's have a look at sales. They'd originally tried selling them at 20, and initially they reduced them. Initially, let's try and get this. Okay, the label's shredded. I don't know what they reduced them to begin with, but the important thing is that they went down to £9. So yeah, hopefully get maybe 30 for them. Then these were probably the worst pickup, but there should still be some money in them. They're a pair of Puma men's sports shorts, again in a size XL, RRP of £30. They'd originally had them out for 17 and I got them for 7. So hopefully from £7 they'll still be, maybe get 20 for them, but not the kind of returns that the other items would bring me. Then I picked up a brand I've seen it there before but never picked up before. I know it's a good brand, it's just always too expensive, and it's Aquascutum. These shorts are ugly as hell. The logo on them is not particularly attractive. They've got it on the back as well in quite an old... the logo to me is very old-fashioned, but not in a good way. They do have the ticket. And these are supposed to have an RRP of £67. Who on earth is paying that for Aquascutum swim shorts? These are a size small, reduced to £10, and they had originally had them out at 25. And they were, let's see if we can peel the label. They originally had, okay, so they originally had them out at 25. They were first reduced to 20. So were they then reduced to 15 to then come down to 10? Yes. So 67 down to 25, down to 20, down to 15, and finally down to £10. So who knows, maybe we'll get 30 to 40 for them. Need to have a look at comps. I saw them, I think, when they were either at 20 or 15 and left them, but picked them up at a tenner last time when I was in there. Then, this is the item that I might keep for myself. It's a really good quality Trespass Jacket. It's lined, well, partially lined and fleece, but really thick and waterproof material with taped seamed zips, a pocket at the front, and it's got its tags there. And this has an RRP of £79.99. They tried selling it for £35. Then they reduced it to £27. Then down to £18, and then finally down to £12. So again, I don't know, £40, maybe even 50. It's a really good quality. Okay, so my phone cut out. I think it might have run out of storage. I deleted some stuff off it. The only thing that it cut out, thankfully, was a pair of the Ralph Lauren linen trousers, just the same as I picked up last time, but they'd reduced even further down to £13, and they are a 42 waist, 31 leg. So about £120 all in for all the TK Maxx stuff, which was 70 plus everything in the charity shops, which I don't think is too terrible. But yes, thanks for watching. I've got some exciting stuff coming up in the pipeline soon, a few trips away planned, and planning to visit some charity shops in some different towns near me. Also, if you haven't checked it out yet, I've got a new Instagram for my reselling called Flipping Jack Parish. I will try and leave a link, try and remember to leave a link in the description box down below. And also, if you want to follow my general personal account, that is just Jack. It just isn't in the name. The name is Jack Parish _ if you want to see what I get up to on a day-to-day basis. No worries if not. But yeah, if you've enjoyed today's video, feel free to like, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon with another video.